Kia ora, it's James Meharry here up at the RDU studio, just dialing in to give you a bit of an update on where the campaign's at. We are down to our last week, 7 days to go. We have raised $30,260 and we're at 61% of the total of 50,000 that we're looking to achieve for the Saltbox Studios. We have had a huge amount of support. There's been 167 donors thus far, and I wanted to thank each and every one of them. There's been some really heartfelt and warm messages that people have left with their donations, and thank you for all of those. We've all been really enjoying them in the studio, in the office. And also I want to shout out to all the anonymous. You know who you are, and we're grateful for your offering, for your donation towards this project. There's also a range of people that have supplied us with support in the way of publicity, reaching into their connections and networks to help get the word out. So thank you all. There's still a lot to come. We've got some great Instas going on, some great messages, and thank you to everyone who has supported the campaign, even by sharing the message to their communities. Please continue to do so. We're not there yet. We are on the cruise towards our 50, but I imagine that this last week is going to be the hardest. We've got to raise a little under 20 grand in 7 days, so we've got our work cut out for us. We're determined to get there, and with your help and support we will do it. I also wanted to take a moment to thank all of the musicians. You will have seen some of them on the Instagram feeds and on Facebook, for the heartfelt, humble and inspiring messages that they've shared. Really grateful for what this has done to help motivate people to support us. And again, like I say, it's been a real inspiration to everyone at RDU for what we do and why we do it. So the studio is, the Saltbox Studios, the project we're working on, is definitely for you, and we're really looking forward to turning into something fantastic for musicians here in Ōtautahi and also from around New Zealand. Lastly, I suppose I'd say, we haven't mentioned much about what we'd like to do next year, and because we've got some funding applications out, I won't say too much about the detail, but safe to say that we have got great plans for activities, because once you fit out a studio and you get it operational, the next thing you want to do is you want to get busy in it. So the idea is we've got a range of programs that we'd like to be able to run next year, some workshops, and hopefully with support, whether it be in the first year or certainly as things develop, I'm sure we'll definitely be running some the year following. But ideally next year we will launch some between February and November. So yeah, exciting things to come. Please do share this feed around, share the project on Boosted around, and let's make that last 7 days count as we roll into achieving our 50 grand. Thank you everyone for your support. We'll talk to you more over next week. Have a great long weekend if you're here in Ōtautahi for show weekend, and around New Zealand. Kia kaha. Talk soon.